Hey, Mike, how are you? Hey, Don, good to see you. All right, letting in Periscope and Facebook. Hey, Hugh, good morning. Hey, Robin. Blank one. Spoiled Sussman's girl. Good morning, good morning. Barbie doll, good morning. Shauna, hello, hello. Angels, Don, Jerry, everybody, good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Gary, good to see you. Hey, Karen, good to see you over there. Can anybody else hear me over there on YouTube? I don't know, Mike. Maybe you're the only one. Good morning, Rainbow Trail. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Blank. Kind of fits your name pretty well. Good to see that the trolls are here early. Hey, Bill, good to see you. Hey, Carrie, good morning. Blank had to go blank somebody else. Thank you. I am a little bit better, yes. About 90%. Hey, Patrick. Jill, I know. May the Covfefe force be with you. Yes. Good, Karen. Karen can hear me. Hugh, I'm on hold of the phone, but paying attention. Good, Hugh. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Wendell. Good to see you. All right. So let's question mark. Why question mark, Angels? Why should there be a question? Hey, Carmen. Good morning. All right. So what we're going to do is, hey, Nina. Good to see you. Um, Video and audio is fine. Thank you, Don. I increased the video for everybody over there on YouTube. You should be seeing it better and hearing it better and everything else. Hey, Kim. Good to see you. Hey, Bill. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jamie. Or Jammins. I can't even read some of this stuff, I swear. Okay, so let's start really quickly here. Finally caught you. I know, Nina, finally. Let's start off, Nancy, this morning with Psalm 140. This is a prayer for deliverance from evil men. I think in lieu of what happened yesterday, probably we can pray this for our president, for the president's administration, for ourselves, and for anybody else that we know. Okay, yes, and women, of course. All right, so deliver me, O Lord, from evil men. Preserve me from violent men who plan evil things in their hearts. They continually gather together for war. They sharpen their tongues like a serpent. The poison of asps is under their lips. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Hey, Laura, preserve me from violent men who have purpose to make my steps stumble. The proud have hidden a snare for me and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set traps for me. I said to the Lord, You are my God. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Lord. O God, the Lord, the strength of my salvation. You have covered my head in the day of battle. Do not grant, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Do not further his wicked scheme, lest they be exalted. As for the head of those who surround me, let the evil of their lips cover them. Let burning coals fall under them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits, that they rise not up again. Let not a slanderer be established in the earth. Let evil hunt the violent men to overthrow him. I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of the afflicted, and justice for the poor. Surely the righteous shall give thanks to your name. The upright shall dwell in your presence. So, boy, does that sort of fit what's going on with what we saw yesterday? Amen. Yes, amen. I tell you. We saw some very vile stuff coming out yesterday with Kathy Griffin. What's your opinion on all of that from yesterday? Don is checking out my book collection. Probably the lowest of the low. Outrageously vile. Yes, vile. Needs to be in Git mode, Nina said. It shows how little common sense they have. Failed tryouts for ISIS. Disgraceful next to Madonna. Her apology was not reek. I don't know what that means. She needs, or real. She needs to be arrested, somebody said. In the world of violence, it's horrific she did this. She's made a career of mocking him. She should thank him. You know, I don't know if you saw, but on my timeline just a little while ago, I posted a picture of her with her arm around Donald Trump. I'm sure this picture was taken a couple of years back. It looked like to be at some celebrity event. And she certainly looked really chummy with him then and really liked him then. So another upside down day is absolutely true. Disgrace to not only POTUS but to America. And it's, you know, Kim, it's a disgrace to herself. You know, I mean, at some point in your life, you have to think when you're doing something and you're about to do something, you know, it's somewhere you have to say, you know what, maybe this isn't such a great idea and maybe I shouldn't do it. It was done many months late if she was basing it on Megyn Kelly. Yeah. Hey, Bob, good morning. Susan, hope you had a good Memorial Day in bed. Get better soon. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm a little better. Thank you though for saying that. Carrie said I saw that. She's very mean spirited. She makes me sick, Kermit said. This is why other countries are laughing at us, not because of our politics. The right and left who have values left need to contact CNN about her. And Jerry said, I wanted to know what you guys thought about that. Did you think that her apology be accepted? She's always been this way, corrupted by evil. She's completely irrelevant and was trying to get her name out there again. I can believe that, Nina. No problem. Happy to hear it. So, does anybody... Nina doesn't think that the apology was good enough. She should sit in the naughty seat. She would probably like that. Kim doesn't accept it. It's also psychological abuse. Beheading is a violent visual. It sure is. She didn't care. Apology was fake. Now all CNN has to disavow her. So there you go, Dee Dee. That's what I was going to say. The thing of it is that apology came out after she realized, oh gosh, you know, even the people on the left think I did a horrible job. You know, when the people on the left tell you, Kathy, you went too far, then you know you got serious problems because they would tend to think some things can be really pushed far outside the box and they'd still be okay with it. Carrie said Barron saw it. Hugh said it was an empty apology. She has left us Hollywood D list for starters and went down to F from there. Yeah, true, Shauna. You know, it's funny that you would call Trump a disgrace when, did you say the same thing about Kathy and what she did? Did you think that was disgraceful or did you like that? You know, if you're going to be consistent, be consistent. Or can you not be consistent? See, I just think that her apology, Patrick said it must be hard for Marin because every time he goes online he sees stuff like that. Yep. She might even look better without all that makeup she wears. I don't know. The apology didn't have makeup, so yeah, Chelsea Clinton tweeted how bad it was. Body language expert reviewed her apology and said not sincere at all. No, it was very quick. It was very rehearsed. Rater 10 Rotten Tomatoes, Jerry said. I think that the apology should have been, Mr. President, I am so sorry for what I did in depicting you with a decapitated head. I went way over the line. See, it should have gone to the president. United States second to all Americans, but it should have gone to the president and his family first. And she didn't do that. So to me, that's not an apology. It didn't go to the people that she offended first. Yeah, she's not sorry. And it's a project that she's working on. So is this project not going to be out in the next couple of days? Yeah, Kimberly, for Donald Trump, for his wife, um, and for their child. Good morning, Marlene. Said the photographer they would apologize later. Yeah, Trump has offended millions of Americans. No, not really. Um, we have a 24/7 stand-up comedy radio station in Canada that plays her stuff. Won't listen anymore. I don't know how they could have 24 hours of her 24/7. I fell for the apology when I heard it, but when I saw the video, it was clearly fake. Secret Service on her. Yeah, the Secret Service got tweets and notification from everybody saying, take a look at it. He didn't mock a handicap reporter. Will you quit following the left and believing everything? I don't know if it was really considered a threat. It would be normally, but she is a comedian, so I think they probably give her a little bit more latitude. I think if Obama had done that, she would have been, she'd done that about Obama, she would have been locked up. But that's the difference. What would the left do if someone pulled that crap with a fake head on Obama? Exactly. If I did something like that, I'd be in jail. Yep. You saw him do it. Well, you were wrong. You didn't see him do it. You believed the left afterwards. Why don't you go and do some research and then come back and tell us what you found in your research? You know how to research online, right? I'm assuming that you do. So go back and research. Epic tweet from Baked Alaska. Kathy Griffin gets Trump elected for 4 more years. Yep. And I always like how the left, it's like somebody does something wrong, and instead of saying, yes, this woman did something wrong, they immediately go, yeah, but, hey, Lisa, yeah, but. No, there's no yeah, but. If your child does something wrong, it doesn't matter if the guy's kid down the street did something wrong. It's your kid did something wrong, and you need to correct that. And stop saying, yeah, but. She would have been killed if she had done that about Obama. Nikolai, it's probably true. There's always a caveat with the left. Yeah, it's always somebody to blame. She's clearly supporting ISIS. Do your own research on Trump bragging. Yeah, come on. Okay, you've had enough time. We'll see you later, babe. T-Rob. So don't they realize that this just makes our support stronger? No, they don't realize that. I think in some ways that's the good thing about it. They don't realize that. ISIS could take that picture and run with it as a propaganda. And see, here's the thing about it. Here's what I want to say to Kathy Griffin. Did you not hear that over the weekend ISIS killed 7 women and their children because they refused to have sexual jihad with them? And they who knows if they decapitated them. They have in the past. Hey, Marcia, and you're sitting there making a joke about holding up a decapitated head. It's no joke to those women who are in the Middle East getting killed. It's no joke to people in the United States here who see that happening. There's nothing funny about it. Sexual jihad, Patrick, is they take women, not voluntarily, to the battlefield where these ISIS members are, and they have sex. In other words, they're raped by these men because, they're in battle, so they need to have sex. And so these women are brought in as their sex slaves, and, hey, Robert, and they're made to have sex with them. Good morning, Amanda. Women and children, yes. And they killed them. And then Kathy's, finding it funny that she's holding a decapitated head. I find it appalling. I find it just extremely. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's so bad I don't even know what to say. Hey, Asher. Okay, have a great day. Thanks for coming in. She has no defense. She doesn't. She has nothing. And what I wanted to know when I wrote my article about that, where are the women in the pink hats? Where did the women come marching in Washington, D.C. about those women that were killed because they would not agree to be raped by men in the Middle East? So where is that? And where is Kathy standing up for that? Where's her little pink hat? Thank you, Freebird. If you're going to say stuff like that, then be consistent. If you're going to be consistent here and going out and marching in pink hats for whatever, whatever stupid reason, why don't you go out there and march for people who are getting killed? Yeah, she's advertising. I mean, what it is, people say, well, it wasn't really violent. And I don't know. What I say, it was done in extremely poor taste. They don't care. But they don't seem to care. They don't seem to get it. You misspelled kufifi, but whatever. It was planned this way. Yeah. Again, when you got the left telling you that it's bad, then you got to step back and go, wow, if they think it's bad, then maybe I really did overstep. Good morning, Marie. How are you? But Donna and Kathy, all the rest of the Hollywood women, whoopee. Do you? I mean, personally, there are some people who say, just don't watch CNN. Don't ask that she be fired or whatever. Just don't watch CNN. What are your thoughts on that? Asher said when she saw the head, I felt like the left was calling for the beheading of our POTUS. Nina said, no, we need to be outraged. What do we do at this point? Good morning, Ellie. How are you? I don't watch CNN anyway. I don't either. I think but I think also the artist is also to blame as well. Robin says there are some lines that should never be crossed, highly inappropriate. I know. She lost her potty step endorsement. We need to make phone calls and demand this woman be fired, boycott sponsors. I tend to agree. I don't want to see her anymore representing America in any way, in regards to what she's doing. Oh, squatty potty. No more squatty potty for her, I guess. Conversation on video says it all. Yeah. MGM has dropped her? Wow. I know Shauna said even the Church of Satan said it was evil and vile. That's saying a lot right there. She was failing comedian anyway. Yeah, I really do think this was a way for her to go, wow, you know what? This will get me back in that. This is so controversial. And, she even said, oh, we may have to move to Mexico when this comes out. Kathy Griffin, Alonzo. Yeah, where's Media Matters? I know. I know, Kim. She's so smart, she had to have known it was so wrong. Oh, yeah. Robert said she had all the time in the world to think it out. And she didn't think it out. She still didn't come up with the right decision. Yeah, I mean, I think tweeting today to CNN would be great. Yes, USAA decided, oh, maybe we better come back. We're losing business here from the veterans, and they're our core business. So they got smart and came back. It was absolutely premeditated. Like I said, she has some type of project going on with this. I mean, I wouldn't. They'll have to edit it now if they have anything. But the artist said she collaborated with him. I'm sure. Somebody said the photographer was still making jokes about it. I don't know if that's true. There's a petition on the WhiteHouse.gov that the artist was Tyler Shields. Bill said Ticketmaster needs to be contacted to stop selling her tickets. A list of her gigs is posted. People will run with that and not support a club who allows her to work. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Hey, Monique, just made a few posts. Okay, perfect. On the nut job, Trump needs to press charges. According to Monique, Robin said someone actually made the head, for goodness sakes. That was certainly premeditated, right? Don said Trump's bodyguard might go hand her a manila envelope. hit her involved in the in the pocketbook. It's the only way. Okay, Marie, wish her well. Tell her we're praying for her. Everybody pray for Kate, who is going in for an MRI today. If they don't hold her accountable, no one will ever respect the rule of law. You know, I mean, it's true. How many times do we hear Madonna, oh, I want to blow up the White House? Or what the other person's name? I can see her face, and I can't think of her because I don't. Ashley Judd. You know, the things that she says. All these people say things, and they feel that they can do whatever. My husband worked with her last year on a show. She's a beach. Nancy said that. We can pray it also must act. Yeah, they seem to be able to, Las Vegas Gal, to behave any way that they want. Who's going for an MRI in June? I missed that person. MRIs suck if you get metal in your body. Ugh. Oh, Bill. Okay, well, let's pray for Bill for next month. Remind us again, Bill. Somebody wants attention. Kind of behavior cannot be tolerated. Yeah. And I think that, I mean, I really do think we're going to have to call in. Prayers for Kate from Asher, Murray. But I think we're going to have to tweet, to the advertisers. We're going to have to call the advertisers and CNN. Nina, prayers for Nina for her surgery next week. Marie says, thank you, Asher. Dawn said, I had a piece of slag coming out of my orbital socket sideways. That's not good, Dawn. Mine's nothing, really just looking to see where to operate. Okay. Prayers to everyone. Yes, absolutely, Bill. President Trump's post about Barron having trouble with this was quite poignant. And it's really sad, that poor kid. Not only is he picked on personally, but then he's got to see that his mother, his father. What religion do you practice? There's a double standard for the left versus the right. They x-rayed Hugh's eyes before your MRI. Wow. Bombs in Pakistan? Wow. I know, Kim. Oh, and that was yesterday. I haven't seen that tweet so sad. What do you mean by the left? Oh, my gosh. Okay. I'm very scared for Trump's safety. Imagine what his family thinks. Don Jr. posted that his little ones are going to hear that school. Yeah. I know. I guess, some ways you can look at it and say, well, that's what happens when you become president. Your life is out there in the public. It's supposed to be where you don't involve the kids, but that's only if you're on the left doesn't want you to involve their kids, but they don't mind involving yours and saying things about your children. I know. Nobody would do that to Obama. I do sound better and I feel better, Marlene. Hopefully it'll just keep going that way. Nancy said, look at Tyler Schild's portfolio. He's disgusting. Hugh said, take her shark fishing and use her. Oh, God. It is sick when Kathy did, and also Snoop Dogg's music video. They should be locked up, Marie said. Love Hugh. I know, Hugh's funny. Hugh, Don, and, they make YouTube brighter. Asher said, I have never witnessed this in my life where people are openly calling for the POTUS assassination. People need to go to jail. It is wrong that they're paying the type of price that they're paying Trump's children. The left has to be stopped. Action is needed. Chelsea's post saying you don't joke about killing a president. So her mom commenting on Gaddafi. Hillary and Kathy can be bunkmates. Hey, Huey, good morning. Yeah, I really do think that Griffin, she just joined ISIS with that picture. Yeah. I think something has to be done. A point has to be made, or we're just going to continue to see this. We're just going to continue to have people do things like this on the left and just say, oh, gosh, so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. You forgive me. All right. Well, wait till my next project comes out. I mean, it's just one thing after the other. She obviously, in my mind, didn't learn anything from yesterday. It was just like, okay, well, I apologize. I went too far. Yeah, it was gross. Okay, ooh. I mean, everything wasn't teary eyed or anything else. Damage has been done, Las Vegas Scout. Yep. Never tolerated under Obama, but nice too long. Robin said she should be fired. Absolutely. Don said, going to get an image of my scooter up on cinder block. Needs new wheels. Okay, Don. Robin said, can you imagine if somebody did somebody like this to Obama when he was in office? No. No. You weren't even allowed to have a cartoon about Obama or anything. It was, sacrilegious to do that. No, I didn't buy it either, Amanda. She's not even funny. She really isn't. I felt bad for her husband. I guess she divorced her husband. It was just like they had that show. It was on like a reality TV type thing, and she really treated him like crap, and then divorced him. I'm sure he may be better off, but Robin said Dana Perino said even the apology was planned. Yeah, I think that we should call for not having her participate with Anderson Cooper on New Year's Eve. I know Las Vegas Scout was pretty sorry the way she was treating her husband, but for her it was probably funny. All public apologies are planned, probably. But did you notice in that video, the public apology, she had no makeup. Hey, Marguerite, she had no makeup. And I think it was to look at me, I have no makeup, my hair wasn't curled. I know, Bob, next time you screw up, just say it's art. Absolutely. She must be a very unhappy person. We need to pray for her. Maybe this will be her rock bottom. I would like to think so, Marlene, that she got something out of it, but I don't think so. What did Cooper say? Anderson Cooper? Oh, Anderson Cooper hated it. Well, anybody who had any brains at all, custodian, how are you, would have hated that. I mean, it was just the lowest of low. Rainbow said no, she represents the left. She's not acting alone. I'm talking about Kathy Griffin. I didn't hear the language expert either. If she is so sorry, then let her donate to the Tea Party. Exactly. Good point, Asher. Hey, Frankie. Anderson Cooper personally likes Trump but hates his policies. But Anderson did not say he would not do New Year's Eve with her. Yeah, she spit it out so fast. It was. I mean, that was from a script. Bob said, I knew it right after making that comment. I got booted. I'm still being watched. Amazing, Bob. She's only sorry because she's getting backlash. Right. Carrie said she's tired of comics being mean and then saying it's just comedy. No, it's just mean. Photographer needs pictures of women with. He takes pictures of, oh my gosh, of women with guns in their mouths. That's disgusting. Well, I mean, she would pick somebody disgusting like that to do something disgusting that she did. Will Twitter ban her? No. No, Patrick. In fact, she just went back to Twitter and quickly removed her tweets. That's disgusting, Nancy. That guy is disgusting. Wow. I don't know how you could even stand to be in the same room with a guy like that, unless you're on that, maybe the same level. Maybe that's why she likes him. I don't know. But to me, that's not art. That's despicable. She waited until President Trump got back so the talk would go away about Seth Rich. She closed her eyes to hide, even at the end, with a smirk on her face. No reference for life. Oh, yeah, they advocate killing babies, right? And pictures of children smoking. The cigarettes better not be lit. That's a CPS call. It's not art. It's disgusting and disrespectful. Robin said, I wish the camera kept rolling after her apology. I know. That would have been very telling. They were lit? Oh, my gosh. That is her normal style. She knew exactly what she was doing. Yep, we still have them. She can delete all she wants. Yeah, that's why that when I in my article I did on her, I put into I wrote out what she said because it's gotten to the point where people like to go ahead and delete what they just said. So I write that in there so at least people will know. Yeah, Kim, I think it's the photographer's normal style as well. Kathy was heard saying she was going to have to go to Mexico. Yes. Twitchy is forever. Yes, she smirked at the end. Watch it. They edit it right there. Yeah. I think, like everybody said, she was just hoping this was going to be her comeback. Robert just body slammed her again, he said. Indonesia, very young children smoke cigarettes. She chose the photographer for a reason, Nancy said. Yeah, it depends on what country he took those pictures of the kids. Obviously, that wouldn't be acceptable here. Robin said it's the most publicity she's had in years. Probably so. Hello. How are you? She needs to go be with the terrorists. That would last about 2 seconds. I mean, that's the one thing about people, like her. I'm great, thank you. They don't appreciate the freedom of speech that they do have. They only have it here in the United States. Had she done that in another country, she may have been locked up. They would send her back. Ah. Asher said, I guess what annoys me the most is the left think they are so much more cultured and smarter than we are, and they pull this stuff. I know. So, do you want to, tweet CNN today, about Kathy Griffin calling for her resignation? If you do, if you put hashtag expose the left, that's even better. Hugh said they say any publicity is good publicity, but not this. Robin says she's a totally depraved woman who needs the heart change of Jesus. Robin said someone on Twitter just posted that all of this Kathy Griffin is taking eyes off of Seth Ridge investigation. Any chance there was more intent in pulling this prank now? I don't know, but I mean, look at this. Donald Trump tweets out Covfefe, and who knows why he was doing that. Maybe somebody offered him coffee at the time, and he starts tweeting and forgets to finish his tweet. I don't know, but it's totally taking away. Nancy said her gay friends always call her a fag hag. The thing of it is that Nancy, that's the group that loves her. The gays absolutely. That's her base. That's her. That's who her fans are. Hey, Wanda. Good morning. I think in some ways, that Covfefe, whatever, was definitely supposed to be coverage and accidentally sent the tweet early. Why he didn't delete it, maybe he doesn't know how to delete a tweet, but um, I know. I know that tweet. But I mean, again, now they go right into laughing at Trump, and they've already forgotten about what Kathy did. It was like, oh, okay, really, it never really happened. I think he was going to type more, but stopped to think about it, then bumped letters and poof. Yep, I think so too, Shauna. But why he didn't just delete it quickly, I don't know. It didn't get deleted until like 6 o'clock this morning. But I mean, it's like, oh wow, now we laugh at that, but again, they're not wanting us to talk about Kathy. Yes, it was funnier to leave it. I know. But it's one more opportunity for them to say, oh, look, he's crazy. He's this. He's that. Kim, I'm imagining somebody else probably deleted it. Who knows? Maybe he fell asleep during it. I mean, the guy never sleeps anyway. Trying to drive the media nuts. It's worse to delete it, though. Maybe. Liberals saying that Trump can't read. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so that's why he can read the teleprompter, because he can't read. They constantly act as if he's an idiot, which of millionaires from actually working. Yeah, anything to make him look bad. We heard Trump was the leading troll, so maybe was good troll bait. They actually believed it. I was amazed. I'm not amazed. I like to think he was about to really blast them and just said, screw it, kafefe. Send. I know, Kim. That would be great. Did anybody watch the press conference yesterday with Sean Spicer, and what did you think? Like your opinion and what you thought about that Sean Spicer press conference. The ending was crazy. I only saw part of it. He actually did good. Yep, Nina. Finally, Sean. I know. I love the Sean Spicer account parody. President Trump does put out misinformation on purpose. I heard he did a great job. Yes. I was driving and caught only beginning, missing the end. I was wondering what everybody thought over on YouTube about Sean Spicer's press conference. Carrie said she doesn't like him. She thinks he's too gimpy. Gimpy? I don't know what that is. Politico said Sean gave them the finger. Poor Politico. Media was so upset that he said fake news. I know, they don't like that. They don't like it at all. That's why WAPO and New York Times are after Trump, because he continues to say fake news. And Sean Spicer yesterday was just so disgusted by the fact that, here's good stuff to talk about, and they don't talk about that. They want to talk about, so let's talk about Russia. Russia. Anything to get off the point. Oh, jumpy. I did like that he walked out though. Yes. I like the fact that he absolutely just at the end was like, okay, I'm done. And he just left. And everybody's like, oh no, please don't leave. We got more questions on Russia. I mean, it was ridiculous. I know, but Sean, what happened with him? I heard something about a reporter ticking him off, and Sean walked out. No, not really, Robin. He did have a disagreement with a reporter, but that's not what made him walk out. He just got finished, and it was like, okay, I'm done with you people, and he just walked out. Breitbart is reporting that Donald Trump will exit, yes, the Paris Climate Change Agreement. The left is going to go nuts, and MSM will forget Kathy Griffin now. Yeah, Nikolai. That's what we're being told, that Donald Trump will exit the climate agreement. That's going to be an announcement that's made soon. Monique said, yes, Sean Spicer was on target and gave it right back to them. He did. And he should have done this from the very beginning. And, what happened was some of these reporters would say something, and they would say, all right, what's the answer, Sean? And he'd say, first of all, you're making stuff up, basically, and I'm not going to answer your hypothetical, made-up question. Shauna, I don't know if that's leaked information. I doubt it, about the climate agreement. He probably put that out there. I mean, that's like no big deal. I think people sort of expected that. Hey, Joyce, good morning. Oh, don't you just like that diaper bag? Because that would be something you'd want to do. Gosh. Diaper bag had to go change his diaper. No, we don't speak Russian in here. I know. I hope the left continues to act like Kathy and assures a Trump re-election. Yep. Let's see. The reporters are terrible. I don't know that there's anything he could do. I know. I know. I know, Kim. His name was called Diaper. What? Does anybody remember what it was? Diaper something. I called him Diaper Bag, but it was something else. Oh, Diaper Big. Yeah. No, it wasn't. No, I think it was Diaper Big. B-I-G, not Diaper Bag. 3%er. Surprised to see a neutral to positive segment on Snapchat about Trump. Diaper rash, Nina, yes. Get Laura Ingraham in there soon. Yep, thank you. Oh, Raymond, I don't know, but if you look down, you might not see it. It'll be gone. So Kathy Griffin went way over the top. She sure did. So anyway, it was a good press conference, but I do think that they. I know I was using the right hand, and that's my good hand. So I was able to block them pretty well. Ah, love how you get through it. I know it's like boom, bam. But I do. I think getting Laura Ingram in there right now, when he goes, in this good kind of role that he's on. Yeah, Kim, I'm feeling better today. I tried to sleep yesterday, but every time I go to sleep, something would happen. Thank you. I don't know, 3%er. Why haven't you? Why haven't you? But I think they need to move her in now, and I don't know what we're waiting for. I don't know if we're waiting. Tech. Oh, yeah. Let's talk. Okay. All right. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Will do. Good morning to everybody. This insane world. How are you? What's your backdoor policy? What's yours, Uncle? Whatever your name is. I would bring in Hannity for press briefing. Shouldn't let Kathy off the hook. No, let's not let Kathy off the hook. Uncle. Yeah. Yeah, but look at Uncle's name. And I'm sure he's proud of it. Would like for us to say his whole name, but we won't. Robert said, is Laura joining the administration? Wonderful news. I've heard whispers, but nothing verified. Nothing has been verified, Robin. We're just saying we hope that she does. You think Uncle's a troll? Yeah, I think so too. Say Uncle. There you go. Um, let's see. Last night you heard about what happened in Kabul with there's been so many different things. She wanted a higher position originally. Huh. Well, Nina, maybe she'll be the communications director. I don't know. She needs to be out front. They need somebody out front that can just go bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I saw that about George. I'm glad you're not a troll. That's good. Please only speak English in here. We don't speak other languages. We want to know what you're saying. She is awesome, Carrie. Gotta pay the troll. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Offensive names aren't allowed in here. We don't like that. It's disgusting. It's vile. Some of the people that were talking in response to what Kathy Griffin had done, man, I've seen some pretty vile posts coming in response to what she did. And it's like, wow, don't be as vile as her. Don't. It's not acceptable to be vile either way. And I think some of the comments really need to check themselves. Okay, so we don't talk to people like that in here. Hey, Jennifer, good morning. We don't feed the trolls. So that last night with that car suicide bombing in Kabul, that I don't know how many people died because they have good Cam, because the numbers just keep increasing. I've heard some really outlandish numbers, so I don't know if anybody has a count on that. That's true. 3% are they? Some people just don't know how to do it. So far, 80 are dead. Wow. CNN. Yep. It was in Kabul in Afghanistan. They keep blaming Trump for their bad behavior. So crazy. I know, Carrie. No, we don't talk like that in here. Bye bye. 350 injured. I know, Jennifer. They do love drama. It's all they know. It's what they like to create, and it's all they know. Did you watch that last night with the okay. You're just a little. That's okay. LA Childs used to being blocked, so if you block her, she'll understand. I do it about every other day, you know. We always let her back in, but she gets blocked a lot. Not intentionally, though. I will have to say, not intentionally. Yeah, 80 people, that's a lot. To disagree with a friend, keep blaming him drives me nuts. Yeah, I know. Ah. Don't forget to swipe and invite. Yes, please swipe and invite. And need more hearts. Need more hearts. And everybody on YouTube, if you give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. And the Portland guy is still getting more coverage. Did anybody see what happened in Orlando? What does anybody know why that guy was walking around at the airport and the car rental place with, with the weapons and everything? Thank you, Kim. I know I always forget the hearts too. Yeah, I mean, can't block the people who disagree with you. That's a oh really? There you go. Lou fa fa fa. He was a Bernie supporter. I know 3%. It's like, let me come into your scope and tell you what you can and can't do. Woohoo! See, I am feeling better, right? Thanks, you. You gave me hearts. I love when people come into your scope and they give you the rules. Okay, here are the rules to your scope. ah. And Trump people kicked him out of a rally for being racist. Wow. So, does anybody know about what happened in Orlando? Like, they took the guy into custody, but why? Does anybody know why he was there, who he was, or anything like that? All I know that he was armed and in the car rental place. Yes, the trolls are full of cafefe. That's right, Julie. Not much info. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Hugh loves the people on the left. Not really, but looking for Corvette or cafefe. Did it auto correct and give you that? So I don't know if you guys heard. I was trying to see where this was. I can't remember where this happened though. Just the other day, the fake gun. Oh wow. No, the current administration didn't embolden people to get out and act stupid. It's the people on the left who did that, and they're continuing to do that. It's people like Kathy Griffith who come out with a decapitated head and think it's funny. And it emboldens people who look at that and think, oh, wow, a comedian did it. That's great. So can I. Yes, I think you're wrong. I disagree with you. Traffic chess. Sometimes that happens. You can't get them because you need protests and block the roads and burn things like they do, shaking your head. Yeah. What's wrong with the human race? Nothing's wrong with the human race. Yeah, it's amazing that. Why do you have a microphone? Let's see. So people can hear me better. Everyone that treats Trump should be threats. Trump should be questioned and also unmasked. Absolutely. Sin is what's wrong. There is no space in our society for beheadings. That's true. Or anywhere around the world, really. Are you the same person who's friends with Wanda? I don't. Wanda, I don't know Wanda personally. I don't know, traffic. Where do we? Do you find what Kathy did yesterday? Did you find that appropriate? She had the free speech to do it. She did do it. So the question becomes, should she have done it? Do you know Wanda Probe? No, but I don't know if you're trying to be funny or not. But it's really not funny. Are you like taking Kathy Griffin lessons? Is that it? Thought it was real. She posted and was not happy. Wow. Free speech has consequences. That's right. Well, we need to give it more airtime traffic by talking about it because, see, the left would want this to just go away. And that's what we always have done in the past. The people on the right just go, okay, we'll just let this go away. I know, Shauna. They think they're funny, and I get it. But that's why we have to, go ahead and make calls today. Go ahead and tweet out to the advertisers, call the advertisers. Yeah, Barron saw it on TV. I know. How disgusting. Exactly. So let's not talk about Putin. Well, traffic, that's all your side has done is talk about Putin. I know. Okay. See you later, traffic. Go out and play in the traffic somewhere. Traffic chess. Um, Putin is running the world and controls everyone's mind, apparently. I know. Traffic went to play in the traffic. And I guess play chess at the same time. So, whatever traffic chess is. Only he would know that. Orlando government in custody. Michael Pettigrew, 26-year-old local. Media says he was a Marine. So are they going to try to say PTSD or something like that? Is that typically what we hear when it involves? I know Wanda is taking the Kathy Griffin School of Comedy. Fake gun wanted cops to kill him. Oh wow, that's terrible. That is very sad. I mean, it is so sad that we can't help the veterans that we should be helping. Obviously, they're crying out. I know, ba-boom, ba-boom. They're crying out for help, and yet we still don't give them the help that they need. I'm reading more and more about nothing's really changed in the VA like we were hoping that it would, or that I guess we thought that it would. Some people at least did. That they've fed veterans food with raw food supposedly, you know insects in their food. It's just ridiculous. I know, and then the VA is rehiring people that were supposedly done wrong. There again, you have a government job like that. It's very difficult to get rid of you. I mean, it really is. And the VA has done that before. They've rehired people, put them in different positions. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's really sad, Kim. And the thing of it is, um, have you seen inside? They could have made some changes. I've talked to the veterans who go to the VA, so I let them be my eyes and ears. They're much more attuned to what the VA should and shouldn't do and how it should be run because they're veterans. They are the ones that put up with it every day, not me. Yeah, I don't see why that you know we didn't do something. Again, well, Rainbow Trail, HBOT is very good from what I understand. And yet the VA doesn't do anything about trying to give the VA hospitals here in shambles. Nancy said, "Yeah, they need to offer more things like HBOT instead of pills. Here's your pill." I mean, there's so many stories that come out about the VA every day that it's so hard to keep up with it. I mean, it's just overwhelming, and I can't even imagine. Oh, so the Orlando shooter, quote unquote shooter, that was armed. He didn't shoot anybody, but had a fake gun. He wanted to have suicide by cop. Okay, horrible. David Shulkin is on live now talking about how he's going to make it better with all of the money they have received. They haven't got a system in place to care for our vets. So sad. Yeah, we've been hearing that now since he got in place. So calling for on Kathy, is everybody going to be calling and calling the advertisers for CNN? What do you think that what plan do you want to undertake? Hey Kathy, good to see you. Hello from London, England. Hello, how are you? Yeah, that's true, Laura. I have a feeling though that when the Secret Service gets done, nothing's going to happen. Rainbow said, "Yeah, I'll call the ticket sales company. I'm just great, recovering from the flu, but I'm getting there." And I think calling the venues that she's scheduled at would be a good place. Look at her schedule, see where she's going. A list of CNN advertisements. Maybe we can get a hold of that. Somebody could put that on their timeline. Robin said, "Call sponsors, advertisers, and venues where she's scheduled to perform for Kathy." Yes, Robin, that's a good idea. Jennifer said, "Muslim cry things are bad in my country, want to come to yours, so let them in and want to live like that." Did not, I don't know, some of it's not reading right, Jennifer. Ted Nugent has visited by Secret Service for words, not actions. Exactly. So there's the CNN number. Kyle put 1404-827-1500. 1404-827-1500. That's the number for CNN. So if everybody wants to call CNN, thank you, Kyle. And that would be really good to be able to do that. 11 Americans were killed in the bombs yesterday in Afghanistan. Wow. All right, Kim. Kim's got to get over there to Jay Sekulow. Don't worry. He's got a couple more minutes before he goes on. Tell CNN the death decapitation head of President Trump crossed the line. It's connected to Islam beheading too. Yes, and remind them that there are women who are being killed because of sexual jihad, and that you found that ultra, ultra insensitive. Ultra insensitive, sorry. Yeah, but I think, thank you, Marlene. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the well wishes. Would be great to feel better, hopefully by 100% tomorrow. Maybe I'll come on later tonight. Looks like somebody on Facebook Live got reported for not doing anything bad, but somebody didn't like him, I guess. Hugh, breaking Malaysian Airlines plane forced to turn back to Melbourne after passenger tries to enter the cockpit. Officials say the BBC that Hugh just gave breaking news. Thanks, Nina. So check that out. Malaysian Airlines plane forced to turn back to Melbourne after passenger tries to enter the cockpit. I know. Craziness, craziness like every hour. I know, Patrick. Well, we have to do them. Yeah, we have to get that social media platform. Monique said probably another terrorist or loser, as Trump would say. Yes. Remember to have your cafefe today. Be proud of it. And make your calls to CNN. Let them hear your voices and get a hold of their advertisers and the venues that Kathy's going to be at, and just let them know that you don't appreciate it. No, I didn't see that. I don't think, Nina. I love cafefe. Pray for your president. Pray for the administration. Pray for Kathy. All right. Take care. Yes, may the cafefe force be with you, Shauna said. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Expose the left. Hashtag expose the left. Please retweet everything on on Periscope, you guys. Thank you. All right, everybody on YouTube, thanks for coming in. Have a great day. Stay safe.